Thank you for staying connected. You're on the last lap of the program, and Dr. Essie is standing by. She'll be looking at eye care for children. Dr. Essie, welcome this morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Thank you.
All right, let's hear concerning eye care for children.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Essie Ogene Ihasuyi, your optometrist. I come on here to talk about eye care, and today we're talking about eye care in children. School has resumed. The complaints that your children have been giving you all this while, I can't see far, I can't see near, I can't see the board, my eyes don't feel comfortable anymore. This is the time to give attention to it. This is a new term, a new session, so it's better that you give attention to that child's complaint. Don't just relax and say it will go away. Most times, many conditions that adults have start from childhood, and they were not giving proper attention to it. So if you as a parent, you have a child with this complaint, or you have a ward with this complaint, please give proper attention to it. Take the child to see a specialist. Let the child get checked, get examined by an eye doctor, an optometrist, an ophthalmologist. Let the child get examined and let the condition get diagnosed and treated properly. Or else, if that condition lingers into adulthood, it may result in something much more grievous that may affect the child's sight for a lifetime. There's a condition called amblyopia, which is a condition that begins at childhood. When a condition of a refractive error, begins at childhood, a refractive error is a condition that has to do with improper focusing of light by the refractive media. It's just simply conditioned to a layman, just all the conditions that conditions that are treated with glasses. If a child is prescribed, if glasses is necessary for a child, for him or her to see clearly, to correct a refractive error, if that child doesn't get the right glasses to use, and the eye is not properly, the vision in that side is not properly corrected, it may result in lazy eye. Lazy eye means when the eye, that is, the lazy eye means the layman term for amblyopia, is when the eye develops and doesn't get the proper stimulation by light. The way we see things around is by light stimulating the retina. Light impulses getting to the retina transmitting these impulses to the brain, and the brain helps us to interpret the light impulses. If the retina doesn't get the right stimulation of light, the retina will become underdeveloped. You know, development takes place during childhood, from childhood into adulthood. If the retina doesn't get the right stimulation of light, as the child is growing, the retina will not get developed, and that will now cause blurred vision for that child for a lifetime. Even when the child becomes an adult and he's old enough or fit enough, well enough to be able to take care of himself or herself, that eye will not be able to get better, even with glasses, with drugs and all. And the treatment for that will take a very much more longer period. So now, if a child has complaint of blurred vision, please parents, give proper attention to it. Take the child to see the doctor. Let the child get treated, or else it will affect the child's vision. Many times we see that a lot in clinic. An adult coming, having good sight in one eye and blurred sight in the other eye. And the other eye, there's no serious disease in that eye, no cataract, no glaucoma, nothing, but the eye just won't see because that eye wasn't given proper stimulation of light when the child was growing up. And we see that a lot. The adult will have both eyes open, but end up seeing clearly with one eye. So please, parents, give attention to your child's conditions. Conditions that causes this amblyopia are long-sightedness, short-sightedness, especially high level of myopia and high level of hypermetropia, or even low levels of it. If there's unequal stimulation of light, it will cause it. So please, parents, give attention to it. And apart from that, other complaints. Allergy is one complaint that we find in children. School has started, children always rub their eyes. You find a child rubbing his or her eyes. Please get the child to see the doctor. Let the child get treated for these conditions.
Before we go, a lot of some parents will be complaining that it's very expensive to see people like you and to get the right medication. What do you have to say then?
It's not expensive really, it's not.
Okay.
When you consider the cost of having blurred vision in one eye permanently, or the cost of going blind, or the cost of you bearing that condition, if you compare it to monetary value, it's not expensive at all. And there are many situations where you find opportunities where, like for people who don't have at all, there are foundations that give eye care service at very low cost. Although there are some hospitals that their services are, it's quite pricey and you pay for this service. But compare it with your sight, please. Don't lose your sight.
Okay, even when they are not coming to you, what can the parent do at home? If not coming to meet you as the doctor, what can the parents do at home? By taking care of the child's eyes.
Proper diet is one.
Okay.
That's for just for the parents at home. That's the basic thing. Give the child good food, balanced diet. Add vegetables and fruits to their meal, at least daily. If it's an orange daily, a banana or a bunch of banana or something, you know the fruits that are available in season. Any fruit in season is very, very good. And vegetables, add vegetables to your child's diet. Very well, they help a lot. Now, the retina needs all these vitamins to stimulate, to make it get healthy for proper stimulation. If the retina is not receiving proper nutrients for it to function properly, it will also affect the child's sight. So, diet is one, very good. And again, using of devices. Every day in children, we see children parents giving their children phones just to keep them busy so the parents can do what they want. These phones have a long-term effect on the child's eyes. So our advice, in as much as these days everybody is becoming IT compliant, and children are having these devices are available for entertainment, just limit its use. Don't let it be too often, and especially using these devices at night. It will affect the child's eyes.
All right,
also.
that's the much we can take on this segment. Thank you, Dr. Eze Hasui, for your contribution this morning.
Thank you.
From
It's my
me,
pleasure.
Joseph. My name is Josephine Ehimihe, and Peggy.
I'm Peggy Wikwari. Always do what is right. Thank you.
All right, that's the show. Thank you for staying with us.